Why is it that Britons are leaving their own country, and why is it that maybe you should do too? Well, that's what we're going to talk about, guys, in this video. As always, if you want to learn more about preparedness and survival, you're definitely in the right place. A ton of information in the channel, but I always recommend my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse, as well as Street Survival Skills. For this topic in particular, I recommend this other book of mine, Bugging Out and Relocating, which is a ton of research that I did on this specific topic. I learned a lot. These are things that I use myself when, moving around. These are things that I know you can benefit from as well. One of the things I learned while writing that book is that it's about timing. And I learned this over the years and was confirmed time and again talking with other survival experts, people that have been through very tough situations. I always remember the conversation I had with Selko in Sarajevo, the siege of the city. You were trapped in there, Serbian army literally hunting you. We now know that there were human safaris going on there. People were paying up to $70,000 to take shots at humans, at people in that place. But the words of Selko and the words I agree with him, dude, don't even be there. Best thing you can do, best preparedness, it's not about the gun, it's not about the knife, it's not about your kid, it's not being there. That's the best thing you can do. So, when you research about bugging out and relocating, you realize that the timing is key. And it may be seconds that you have to make the decision. It may be a couple hours. It may be even years that you have ahead of time. That would be this case. But if you wait too long, you may be trapped in there. Case of Venezuela. You see a dictator rising, a socialist regime that is growing. All of a sudden, we're not this stupid. We will do things right eventually. One day, you wake up and your wages are not enough in all year long. You don't make enough money to buy a single passport, let alone passports for all of your family members, let alone plane tickets. Why? Because you're making $3, $4 a month with the new conversion rates, and the passport costs $200 each. That's the situation that a lot of people found themselves in Venezuela. But let's look into what's going on in UK. Record number of Britons are moving abroad under labor. 257,000 emigrated last year as farmer exodus grows. Who do you think is leaving UK? Who do you think is going away? The kind of people that you probably would like to see go away, or the kind of people you probably would not like to see go away? Well, it's not an opinion of mine. This is what's already on the news. Warning over dangerous brain drain as numbers of Britons leaving UK revealed. UK net migration reached a record high. New figures show as Labour Home Secretary come under fire. Yeah. All of these British people comes under fire over asylum crackdown. Yeah, they're cracking down on brain drain. Guys, this is what happened in Argentina. It was all over the news. I remember it very clearly. It was fuga de cerebros. You know what fuga de cerebros means in Spanish? Brain drain. Literally, it's fuga. It's leaking brains. You're leaking brains in your country, right? Or actually, the proper term is fuga. It's not only a leakage. Fuga is like escaping, like running away, like squirreling away, right? So your brains are leaking away or running away from your country. Brain drain. That's exactly what's happening in UK. And it's very dangerous because you lose the people that you don't want to lose. You want to keep the best, the brightest, the smartest, the capable people. You probably want the criminals to go away. You probably want to stop the criminals from invading your country. No. That's not going to happen. But the thing for you is, where are you going to be? Are you going to be one of the guys that sticks around long until it's maybe too late? Are you going to be part of the brain drain? It sucks. It's my country. I don't want to see it go down, but it's going down anyway. Am I going to go down with a boat? As I was explaining before for bugging out and relocating, am I going to wait until the house burns down on top of me? I have literally 1 minute is a safe number. In less than a minute, an entire house can burn down. If you don't believe me, do the research I did. In entire nightclubs, they burn down in less than a minute. It becomes a hell trap in less than a minute when there's flammable material. If you have floods, it may be just a couple minutes that you have before you get taken away by the water. It's a matter of seconds, it may be a matter of hours, it may be a matter of several weeks, even months, or even years, like in this case. But if you still wait until it's too late, you may get trapped in there. Last one, Britain's flee country in record numbers ahead of Reeves' tax rate. Yeah, people don't want to put up with that shit anymore. You're just taking way too much advantage of me. Streets are not safe. I don't feel safe in my own country. This is not how I want to live. If that's you, maybe, make a smart decision. Exodus is much higher than previously thought and has driven fall in net migration. This will affect the economy. This will affect the safety on the streets. This will affect your quality of life. Trust me, this is what I've been doing for many, many years. These are the things I've not only written about, these are the things I've actually done more than once, right? So I know what I'm talking about. I've advised people on these steps. I know how these things go. It's been a while already since I would have recommended people to maybe you want to look elsewhere. Consider that. Take care. Have a good day.